Hi everybody, it's Tom again. Hope you're all well. I'm Tom from My Sports Pro based at Henley Tennis Club. If you're not in Henley, get in touch and I can get you in touch with your local tennis club after the session. Email address info@mysportspro.co.uk. So please get in touch and I can get you to your local LTA registered club or coach. Hope you've enjoyed all your pancakes this morning. What's your favourite topping? If you're on Facebook, get some comments going. All right. Let's see who is. My favourite is actually a bit of chocolate. You know, the famous chocolate spread. Who doesn't like a bit of chocolate in the morning? Other people, I know some people that enjoy a bit of baked beans on their pancakes. Anyway, not a cup of tea for me. Right, to move on to our session today, because obviously it is pancake day, okay, the frying pan is off, okay, it's too hot and it's in the wash. So today I'm replacing the frying pan with a saucepan, okay? So you can use, like I said, you can use anything for a tennis racket, all right? If you weren't here yesterday, okay, ideally you'd need a tennis racket, but you can use a book, or you can use, well, I've got a saucepan today, we can use a frying pan, anything that's a flat surface. You need a ball, okay? If you haven't got a ball, you can use a sock, or one other thing you can use is a balloon. All very useful things. Or you can use a table tennis ball. I saw some people using a table tennis ball, even a squash ball, okay? And then you're going to need a marker, okay? You need two markers today. So I've got a different pair of shoes. Got my own shoes today. My son's got his own ones on. So without further ado, we need to crack on with the session. So, right, warm up. Today, we're going to start off again. Who can remind me, okay, who has thought of any other sports that you might use the ready position for? That nice split position with the wide base. Some people came up with some cracking ones like squash. It's a really good indoor sport. There's cricket, like I mentioned yesterday. Some people mentioned football when defending, even a goalkeeper and a penalty. There's other ones like basketball as well. Loads of different sports that you use the ready position for. Okay, even netball. Sorry, there's another one there. Right. So what I want you to do, instead of stomping, you're going to do stomping, but we're going to do fast stomping today. So facing the camera like we did, you're going to go forwards and backwards. Can everyone run forwards and backwards? Try not to crash into anything. As fast as you can. If I say split, you're going to get into your ready position. Bananas. Did I catch you out again? If it is, I was 1-0 up yesterday, so 1-1, 2-0. Fantastic. Right. And split. So a nice wide base. And jogging again. So forwards and back. And yesterday, there were some people split. They did really well in the competition yesterday. So we'll keep going forward and back for a bit longer. Okay, and I think the winner yesterday of the prize, which is going to be a mini tennis racket, is Joshy Jones. Okay, so well done, Joshy Jones. He got around 14 head, shoulders, knees, and toes. There was someone else that did figure of 8. We'll get onto that later. Split. And again, go. Split. Go. Split. Okay, now you're going to need to get a marker. Okay. Sorry for those, I didn't give 30 seconds at the start. I realised to go and get your equipment. So sorry if you've just joined in. I missed yesterday. Right? But you need to get one marker. You're going to put it on the floor out in front of you. Okay? You're going to stand behind the marker, facing the TV screen, iPad, whatever it is you're watching. Okay? This on. You're going to step, like we did yesterday, you're going to do step overs. But instead of sideways, you're going to go forward. So you're going to step forward and then step back. Okay? But let's do it really quickly. So you're stepping over, forward and back. Have a little practice, and then we're going to do a competition. All right? Hope you can see this properly on YouTube. Sorry, the camera angle's not that great today on YouTube. Nice little practice. See if you can go faster than me. All right, so stepping over. So I'll do it sideways for you so you can see. We're not jumping. Okay, we're stepping over nice and balanced. You're doing it, keeping nice and symmetrical. Okay, keeping your head over your toes. You're on your toes, you're not on your heels. Okay, you move a lot better when you're on your toes. Right, enough of the practice. Make sure you're counting today. A lot of people lost count after about 5. So let's see if we can count more than 5, and I'll try as well. Right then, on your marks. Get set, nice breath, and go. 30 seconds. 1. Every step over is 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Each time you step over counts. I've lost count already. Then we're about 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Try not to fall over your feet when you're doing this. You might want to try and get your arms working to your side as you're doing it. Nice and balanced, nice and relaxed. Try not to kick your cone. Used to doing this over my son's shoes. And that's 30 seconds. How many did you get on Facebook? How many? Let's have a look at you. Hello, everybody. Sorry if you can't hear me up there. Right. 36. Well done, Maisie. Fantastic. Well done. Lottie, Henry, hello. How many did you do, Lottie and Henry? How about Jack and Felix? Are you watching today? Is there anyone in Henley? Tap the like button. If you're in Henley, tap the like button. Let's see who you are. Let's see if anyone's in Henley. How about all the Bristol folk? Hit the like button if you're from Bristol. 1. Okay, a few more coming through there. Right, we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, we did this yesterday. How about if you're up north, say Starbridge area, around that sort of area? Anyone up there tuned in today? Can't really see. Anyway, we're going to do 30 seconds. We did this yesterday. So step over laterally, sideways. We're going to progress it today. We're going to add one more thing. Okay. Ready? Just doing 1 step over, 4, backs and sideways. March. Step. Go. Step over, step back. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep it going. Let's see. 1, 2. We got. And stop there. I think I lost count after about 40. Well done, guys. How are we getting on? 39. Jenny Parks. Don't know who your children are, but well done. 39 there. Right, okay. Next thing, so we did this yesterday. Have a little breather. Got the 2 side by side. Here and here, okay? So we're going to do the same again. 2. Here and here. But instead of a straight step over and over, we're going to do a little move called the crossover, okay? Where you step in front of your back leg, bring the other leg round, over to the other side, then bring us over. So step into the middle, step across, the other side, and here. The dance move as well. It's called the grapevine in dance, apparently. Okay. 1, 2, dun, dun. I'm not much of a dancer. Some people call me a bit of a bad dance. Right. Okay, so have a little practice of that. Okay. So step into the middle, in front, step out to here. Step into the middle and out. Used quite a lot in different sports. Okay. Sometimes you might be shuffling to the side to move. You notice already if I'm naturally going that way, I'm stepping over to move. If I'm going that way for a ball, I might go that way, whether it's a forehand or backhand for tennis. If you're doing any basketball, sometimes you might be shielding someone or even just moving. Okay, you can go across anything, even netball, all sports. Okay, so this movement, okay, can be used and adapted for everything. Okay, you need a quick drink of water. Have one. Deep breath. We're going to go for 30 seconds. You're going to step into the middle and then step out. Out, step. Okay? 30 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Bananas. Okay, I got you again. That must be 3-0 to me now. Following on from yesterday. All right, but you are beating me with the numbers, I think. Right, marks. Get set. Go. 1. Every time you go across, it's 1. So that's 2. That's 3 for me. 4. 5. See if you can do it by keeping your head up without having to look down. So if you look down, I'm looking down, my body, okay, is really bent. So I'm not moving very efficiently. I'm not moving very well by doing it. My head's up, looking straight ahead. I can now move a lot quicker. Okay. I'm going to give you an extra 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Both of you, Facebook and YouTube. How many did we do then? No, Lottie, 42 in that last exercise. That's amazing. Thanks, Charlie. Always one for the dance floor moves. Right. Okay, so we've done our little warm up. Your heart should be going. Have some water, have a little break. All right. And we're going to move on to things with a ball. Okay. I wonder if anyone's been creative. Who's using something different to a tennis ball or, let's say a tennis ball. I've got a children's ball here, okay, that bounces. Hit the like button if you've got a ball that doesn't bounce. Only the people that have a ball that doesn't bounce. Can you hit the like, please? I can't see you, you can only see me. So if you've got a ball that bounces, don't hit like. Only those that don't have a ball, okay, hit the like button. Then I can try and help adapt those that are doing things with the ball and those without. All right, especially as we progress throughout the week. Okay. I'll still use the sock as we go. Right, so we're going to start off as we did yesterday. Don't need the markers, you can move those to one side. You have your hands out in front of you, right? And like a basket, like this. What we're going to do, remember yesterday I've got a really low ceiling, so I might have to go on my knees. But really have lots of control when you're throwing. Really important. Why I try and get you guys to practice your throw is relevant for when we do a serve. Okay, I'm going to try and introduce a bit that tomorrow. A serve, you have to throw the ball up with your bad hand. Okay, on Facebook, this is actually my left hand, but you can have a little chuckle because it looks like I'm using my right hand. This is actually my left hand, okay? So you need to throw the ball up and then you need to hit it above your head. So the more control we can have with our throw-ups, the more it will help with when you get back on the court, you want to hit the ball, okay? So anyway, have a little practice, throwing the ball up and catching, really basic. Okay, we're going to try and move through these exercises quite quickly, all right? So throw the ball up, okay? Get a nice little practice. This time, okay, if you drop, you're going to move around like I am. So I'm moving around, jogging, okay? Try not to crash into any things, parents, or even any cupboards, sofas, anything like that. Around. If you drop the ball, okay, you have to put one hand behind your back, okay? If you drop the ball again, you have to drop down onto one knee. If you drop it again, both knees. You drop it again, you then have to go on the bottom. And if you drop it again, then you go back to the beginning and start again. Okay, let's see if you can go through all of this. Okay, just by doing this. Okay, jogging around. Okay, now, parent, ask a parent before doing this next exercise. All right, very important you ask a parent if you're on your own. Okay, because you're going to find a wall. Okay, let me just move. I've got a little wall there. Go on Facebook, and you do it this way. A little wall here. All right. What I want you to do is you're going to throw the ball against the wall, let it bounce off. So if you've got a sock, okay, wrap it up quite tight. I've got about 2 pairs of socks and they're wrapped up really hard. And you're going to throw against the wall so it can still bounce. Okay. So what you need to do, okay, is to do this. Now, if your parents are saying no, okay, they're not bad parents, okay. Instead, what I want you to practice, okay, is one hand behind your back and throwing the ball up and practicing with each hand. Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds and how many we do. Parents, if I'm causing arguments here, I'm really sorry. Okay, if you've got a sibling, okay, that's a brother or a sister, turn and face each other, and you can throw backwards and forwards to each other. Okay, so you're not using a wall. You can use each other to throw to and from. Okay, so Jack and Felix, I know you're there. Lottie and Harry, sorry. You can do it together. Anyone else that's on there, okay, I'll go through the comments later and everything else. So if you've got a brother, sister, do it together. Otherwise, you can use a wall if your parent allows, or just use one hand and the other hand and alternate. Okay, so we're going to go for 30 seconds, all right? And it's how many catches you can do in this time. You ready? Ready? Go. 1, 2. Try and catch with 2 hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're off the time. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right, got 26 then. That's the first time I counted all the way through as well. Impressive me. Right, let's move the camera back. Who got more than my 26 on that throwing? I hope you're hit a few likes on Facebook if you got more than 26. Right, we're going to move on to the next exercise now. So we're now going to have, right, what you're now going to do is we're done against the wall. Just want to do a bit of alternation between your right hand and your left hand. So I'm going to get down my my knees fist to the ceiling's too low. All right, so you're going to hold your hands out in front of you. Okay, you're going to throw the ball up with one hand. And if you can see my head is acting as a tennis net. Okay, so I'm going to throw it over the net and catch. Can you see that? With both hands. Okay, up, over, catch, up. Okay, if it goes lower, so it goes across here, you lose the point. Okay, so you're playing a little game of tennis now. All right, so in tennis, you have to hit the ball over a net. So go throw it over and catch with the other hand. But your head is the top of the net. You see that? Nice and controlled. Going over. 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 Right, now you've had a practice. We're going to do 30 seconds. All right. Ready, marks. Get set. Go. 30 seconds. How many you can do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do it with balloon. Got a balloon over here. Try. It's slower. You can tap it over from one side to the other above your head. bit harder to catch if you can hit it. And that's 30 seconds. So stop there. How have you gone on? 46. That's amazing. Well done, guys. Right, grab yourself another little drink. Okay, gonna give you 30 seconds. All right. So best pancake topping, go. We did it at the start. Best pancake topping. That bit of sugar and lemon sugar, not the healthiest, but anyway. Know someone that has mushrooms with their pancakes? Who does a 5-course setting with their pancakes? Another 10 seconds or so, then we can get going. No, Mr. Archer, glad you're watching. Right. So now, we're done with the ball. We've done our warm-up as well before that. We now need racket and ball. All right. So because the frying pan's in the wash, or it could be too hot, like I said at the start, using a frying pan. If you're lucky enough to have a little tennis racket, use a tennis racket, or you can use a book. Completely up to you. You can use a tray. The opportunity is endless, I'm sure. So I'm going to use a proper racket to start off with. Okay, and you need a ball. So we did this yesterday. Okay, we're going to go straight into it. All right. And that is, I want you to throw the ball up. You're going to let it bounce, and then we're going to sandwich like a sandwich. Okay. The ball will be the filling. All right. Now, if you've got a ball that doesn't bounce, okay, there weren't many of you that hit the like button earlier. So if you haven't got one that bounces, throw it up and do it without a bounce. All these exercises that I do involve a bounce. Just cut the bounce out and do it without. Okay. So what are you going to do? You're going to throw the ball up, let it bounce, and then catch it. Okay. Up, bounce and sandwich. Keep practicing that. Have a little practice. If you're really clever, okay, for a bit of fun, if you want to make a super big sandwich, okay, you can use 2 rackets. You can throw the ball up and have a big sandwich with 2 rackets if you want, okay? But I just can keep it simple. So you can make it harder for yourself if you want to make it harder, or you can make it easier, however suits you. So throw it up, bounce catch, you can change hands, okay? So what we're going to do, I want you to change hands now. Remembering this is actually my left hand, not my right hand. Okay, it makes me flip around for some strange reason. But bounce, catch, up. So what you're going to do, okay, the next 30 seconds when we do this exercise, you're going to throw it up, let it bounce, and sandwich. Swap hands, up, bounce, sandwich. Every catch is worth 1. Okay. You drop the ball, you just carry on from where you left off. All right. And we're going to move on to try and do some forehands and backhands today. Right. So 30 seconds. Are you ready? Go. Up, bounce. 1 sandwich. Swap hands. Up, bounce, catch. 2 sandwiches. Up, bounce, catch. 3 sandwiches. Swap hands. Make sure you keep swapping hands after each go. Oopsie. Up, up. Make sure you keep swapping those hands, okay, after each one. Okay, swap, up. And that's 30 seconds. My watch is vibrating. All right, cool. Who got more than 10? You got more than 10? Hit the likes. Let me see those likes flying in. Anyone get more than 10? Chocolate spread, chocolate and banana for the pancakes. Ham and cheese, winner. Got that. 1, that's okay, it doesn't matter. 1 is better than none, even if you got none. Keep practicing. The more you practice, the more you get it. Okay? We're at home. Right, so what we're going to do now, okay, is we're going to learn different sides of the racket. Okay? So you've got your forehand, where you use the palm of your hand, okay? And then we've got another shot, okay? And the palm of hand, forehand is used on the natural side of your body, almost like you're going to throw a ball underarm, Okay, so it's all done on this side. And then we've got the backhand, which is the back of your hand, and that's done across the other side of your body. So you're bringing your hand over to the other side, okay, and then you're going to swing here. So you can either use one hand or two hands. So if anyone's watching the Australian Open at the moment, okay, you'll see players using one hand for a backhand or two. Okay, it doesn't matter which way around you do, they're both different technically. All right, so to get used to this, you're going to put your ball on the floor. Okay, ball on the floor. You need your two markers. Okay, so I've got my shoe. I'll put them behind. No, I won't do that. Okay, so you need two markers side by side like we did earlier. With your forehand, so the palm of your hand. If you don't have a racket at all, you can do this with your hand. Okay, so what you can do is if you racket, okay, in front of your foot, you're going to bring the ball to the other side, and then you've got to overtake it and stop the ball on the opposite side of your racket, like you're doing a backhand. Okay, then you're going to bring it to the other side. Okay, it's almost like you're playing hockey. However, instead of changing your hockey stick over to the other side when you bring it across, we're going to use both sides. Okay, so you bring it to one foot and then your other foot. Okay, see how quick you can do it. Okay, so you can get really smooth. Okay, oh no, I've lost it. I'm going to use my sock. I'm far too far away. I need to go over the sofa. Right, 1, 2. Okay, if you want to use two hands, if you play tennis at the club and you use two hands on your backhand, you can go forehand across with one and then put your other hand on and bring it back with two. So go one and then two hands. One hand across, two hands back. 1, 2. So you're actually not just helping your tennis doing this, you're helping other sports as well. Okay, so it can be really good. Okay, instead of bending, we're going to get into the main thing for 30 seconds in a minute. Instead of bending at your hips and going like this, right, almost like you're doing golf, okay, we're not going here. Bend your knees, so nice wide base like you did. You're ready to jump. You're going to sink your hips down. Okay, so nice wide base. You want your weight to be on your balls of your toes. So we're out in this position. And then you can drop your racket down, okay, here. So we're more here. So you're more in an upright position, okay, from side to side, rather than bending your back. That will cause injury. You've got very small muscles in your back, so you might cause an injury. Practice that for another 10 seconds or so. 10, 9, 8. We're going over a bit today, but it's all fun, isn't it? What else have you got to do on a wet day? Right. And right, so we're going to go for 30 seconds, guys. And there is a competition on this. Like I said, I think the winner was Joshy Jones yesterday for the tennis racket. There is another tennis racket up for grabs, okay, for today. The person that can get the most going from one shoe to the other and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, in 30 seconds. But there's no cheating at all, okay, honesty here. Tennis is a gentleman's game. There's a thing called etiquette, okay? We're very honest people, okay? And so it's really important that we don't cheat, okay? Cheating's not good, or lying about your scores, all right? Be honest, because then it will only help later in the week as well. People want to play anymore. Right, anyway, enough of that. 30 seconds, bending your hips, your knees, sorry, and then sinking your hips down, keeping nice and upright. 30 seconds, starting from, I'm not going to trick you this time because this is important, there's competitions. Ready? 30 seconds, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So forehand on one side, backhand on the other. Forehand, backhand. Okay? Keep it going. See how quick you can do it, okay? Further. I'll add another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. How have you got on, guys? I'll pick up the comments after, okay, and I'll announce the winner tomorrow in tomorrow's session, okay? Keep practicing. The session might be over. You can watch it back and join in again, all right? You can do it anytime. Even just keep practicing. The more you do it, it's going to help with sport, all right? Give your mummies and daddies a bit of peace and quiet. It's perfect. Just keep doing it at home. Find new adaptive ideas. Share your ideas as well. If you've got any thoughts you'd like me to do during these sessions, share them, email me, or you can just put it in the comments below. Email address is info@mysportspro.co.uk. And like I said at the start of the session, if you're not based in Henley, okay, Henley on Thames, and you want to get down to your local tennis club, you want to get in touch ready for when lockdown's over, okay, it will be one of the first sports to come back, like golf, okay, I can get you in touch with your local LTA registered club and coach. So please get in touch and I can help you out, all right? Guys, you've been absolutely awesome today. I've really enjoyed it, okay? I hope you enjoyed it more today than yesterday. I'll keep progressing as we go. And I'll see you all soon. See you later, YouTube. Take care. Facebook.